world of personal finances and economics has, for the better part of several hundred years, come out of what's called neoclassical economics. That's kind of the foundation of it. And so today's financial literacy programs or financial education programs, even your financial coaching programs, and if you go to college or anything, most of the information you're learning comes from this neoclassical economic standpoint. And neoclassical economics is built around the idea of what's called Homo economicus, and that's the economic human. And the economic human in this model, if given all the right information, they will act perfectly rational, maximizing utility. How's that for some economics, right? So basically the idea there is if we're all rational, I should be able to tell you, if saving money is good for you, what are you going to do? You're going to save money, right? Spend less than you earn. That's a great idea, right? Except, most of our country can't do that. The financial literacy programs that are in there are built on a bunch of middle class assumptions. They assume income. They assume that you're going to budget and save, invest, and retire, and that those are your goals. So those concepts, while they make sense rationally, in many cases don't really work. When I started doing my training, I'm in a class and I'm sitting with a person who's experiencing homelessness. I'm making these assumptions that they have income, and the person on the other side of the table is looking at me like, this doesn't resonate. So I sort of threw out all the curriculum I was using, and I just went around. I spent 1.5 years interviewing people, talking to people. What do you want to know? If I could talk to you, if you had something that you wanted to learn today that you could walk out and use right now, what would it be? And what I recognized was the financial tools that are out there, budgets and cash flows and savings programs, all that stuff. People know about those. The issue is not that they don't know the tool. The issue is why don't they use it? That became where my interest was. And so that's where we started digging in and recognizing what we wanted to do is to begin to shift people away from focusing as the tool as a solution to actually learning how to actually incorporate the behavior of using the tool. And from there, what we began to do was to build exercises that allowed people to understand the tool in a greater context within their lives. How do you take that tool and make it a part of their goals and their value system so that they'll maybe want to use it more than they have in the past?